It's become obvious that the Married at First Sight experts had a purpose to mismatching Season 18 participants who acted scandalously. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. There are signs that the Married at First Sight Season 18 experts anticipated scandals, especially concerning their casting of David Trimble and Madison Myers. Married at First Sight experts Dr. Pepper Schwartz has been on the show since Season 1, while Pastor Cal Roberson joined in Season 4. Dr. Pia Hollick is the newest expert, having been added in Season 15. The three experts are tasked with the job of matching the couples based on the participants' personal desires and non-negotiables. Moreover, they are meant to guide and counsel the couples through the 8-week process to Decision Day. Currently, the MAFS Season 18 couples have less than a week until Decision Day. However, it looks like only 2 of those pairs will see it through to the end and make a choice. Aichi Ojor and Imam Abad had friction since returning to Chicago from their honeymoon, and they ended things after their 1-month anniversary. A cheating scandal and couples swap has rocked Season 18, leaving 2 more participants in separate relationships single. Only Camille Parsons and Thomas McDonald and Carla Juarez and Juan Franco will make it to Decision Day. The MAFS cheating and couples swap scandals explained. Michelle Tomlin was originally matched with David Trimble, and they said I do to each other on their wedding days. David wanted a blonde-haired, blue-eyed independent woman, and Michelle wanted a tall, dark, and responsible man, and the experts delivered on both of those fronts. However, Michelle was almost immediately off-put by David during their first conversation, where David revealed he lived in his parents' basement unit and was a cigarette smoker. Their marriage further dissolved when David wouldn't give Michelle space, and when Michelle vocalized her lack of attraction. David, who still has his ex's name tattooed on his chest, fronted like he was all in and willing to be patient while showing Michelle his good qualities and giving her time to come around. Michelle was confronted by the experts about how many of the qualities she was looking for in a husband David possessed. It made her turn a corner a little bit, and the pair seemed like they were getting along better. However, that came crashing down when Michelle received a text from David that was meant for someone else, meaning David was being devious. David claimed that the suspicious text was meant for his cousin Denise about food. When he was pressed further by Michelle, David stated it was actually meant for a woman named Tiffany he had dated. Michelle had her suspicions that the text was meant for Madison, who was married to Alan Slovic in the experiment. David and Madison had formed a friendly connection in the gym and hung out off-camera on nights out. During the couple's retreat, the truth was revealed. After both Madison and David denied a connection with each other originally, Madison and David decided to come clean, dump their partners and pursue each other, leaving Michelle angry and Alan devastated. Given the salacious nature of the betrayals, there had to have been something wayward the experts could see in David and Madison's personalities. The experts are meant to detect deviancy and see through fronts in the cast before they are chosen, which means they should have known David and Madison weren't marriage material. Madison and David were not right for their original partners. Madison and David were not right for their original partners, and that should have been noticed by the experts. Madison was exclusively used to dating metro men, and made it obvious to Alan all the way along that he was not her type and had trouble finding him attractive. Meanwhile, Madison was Alan's dream girl, but Madison was also not done with her party era. While Michelle and David were each other's physical types, the experts should have known that Michelle would have never tolerated David's living situation and general personality. Given the large room for issues to form, the experts surely had to anticipate that foolery could take place and that David and Madison were a better match for each other. What's more, the experts didn't seem as taken aback and fraught by the scandal as they should have been given their lack of chastising, which signals that they had a purpose in mismatching Michelle and Alan. Aichi was never a good casting choice. To further the notion that the experts anticipated the MAFS Season 18 cast members acting shockingly, their decision to choose 41-year-old Aichi Ojor for the experiment should be looked at. Aichi had applied for MFS before and was denied. He also came into the experience a published author and an aspiring musician, which should have been red flags. What was more abhorrent was his concerning lack of a positive dating history and his poor treatment of Imam Abad once they were married, at MAF's lifetime. Ikechi's marriage to Imam ended in scandal, as their extreme resentment towards one another was appalling. The MAFS experts missed catching the potential pitfalls of three couples, leaving season 18 in chaos. With Akechi's glaring red flags and the fact that Madison and David were more well-suited for each other from the beginning, and also wholly unready for marriage in general, the experts' decisions are very suspect. The MFS experts were trying to cause drama. It seems the Married at First Sight season 18 experts were more concerned with the potential for drama and less about the well-being of the participants. By choosing the wrong people to be on the show and choosing the wrong partners for Michelle and Alan, the intention of the experts is to produce entertainment at the expense of the success rate. The experts appear to have anticipated the dysfunction, and while entertainment value has been high this season, it's at the cast's expense.